Good evening, y'all. Welcome to another content on my channel. This is Hatazio Israel, and we are breaking down the Capricorn Ox. Yes, today is the Capricorn Ox. This will be uploaded before 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time. So you may have had a newborn that was born today. And if you want to know the future of what your child is going to be like, he or she, you are in store. Stay tuned. And if you are a Capricorn Ox yourself, today's your day. Let's get to it. Capricorn Ox, the happiness seeker of the Chinese Western Zodiac. So we ain't gonna read all this, only something that stands out. And you know that if you're a Capricorn, you be born December 22nd through January the 19th. Then you are a Capricorn. And these are the Ox years. Take a good look at them. And as you see, it's the year 2021. Let's get to it. They will always leave you with the impression that they know what they are doing. Check that out. This is the reason why we have to break this stuff down, because there's a lot of spirits and personalities. I don't know. Because we got to break down every spirit and personality that's out there. A lot of y'all out there love books. You love books, you love movies, you love entertainment, you love pleasurable distractions. But y'all don't do your research and your investigation on people. And that's what leave you lost. You claim to be open-minded, because an open-minded person have their mind open, literally, to learn, and not closed-minded, where they just limit themselves over a book. Some people will be making a book their God. They make the book their God, but they don't do no research on the author of the book. So there's no way that a book is powerful than the person who wrote the book. Because if you put more power in the book, you know what I'm saying, you make yourself look very stupid, being open-minded. Let's continue further. Let's see. Courted by many and rather idealistic, the Capricorn Ox woman is a real wonder. Let's see, for the man it says intelligent, strong, and whatever it is. Let's see, let's define that right there, seldom. The only way to break this down correctly is to get an understanding of something.
Seldom.
Rarely. Hardly ever. Go back to the article. Let's see, what does it say? Courted by many and rather idealistic. Okay, that's a woman. Okay, intelligent, strong, and seldom tolerant. Let's see what that tolerant word. Open-minded. Unfortunately, let's see. Seldom. So that means, let's go back to the next definition. So we know that tolerant is another word for open-minded. Let's see what seldom means again. Rarely. See that? What does rarely mean? Hardly, often. Hardly ever, scarcely. Once in a blue moon. So, I hope you guys know what you're getting yourself into, because if you're an open-minded person and the Capricorn is not, you are about to get your feelings hurt. That's just giving you fair warning. You about to get your feelings hurt, man, and you about to get yourself in a situation you might not be able to get yourself out of. You're gonna be very embarrassed. So do your research on who you courting, because it says the Capricorn woman is going to be courted by many. So that means she's very beautiful, she's powerful, and very influential on people. And people will sacrifice their lifestyle just to get into her life. They will sacrifice themselves. Let's go read on further. The Capricorn Ox is just as hardworking and resilient as any Capricorn, but when this couples with the persistence of the ox, you can be sure there is no other choice but to follow their lead. These people are self-sufficient and much disciplined. They work hard, but they also play hard. What does that mean? Play hard. Do you guys know what that means out there? Because y'all hear it all the time. Let's see if we can get a, I don't know, definition. Okay, that right there, when a person claims that they play hard, or it's written that you play hard, you want to know what that means. Okay, we ain't want no music video, just a definition. To pretend that one is not interested in having a romantic or sexual relationship with someone in order to make that person more attractive to one. So they pretend not to be interested. So they play mind games. They play hard to get. So I just hope you guys know what you're getting yourself into. Because those of y'all who are open-minded and you take things serious, they're gonna run circles around you and you are gonna hate your life. Just to give you fair warning, and they can't help it because that's how they're created to be. They're created to have that player nature. So those of y'all who are serious and open-minded, stay away from Capricorns. But if you just like one and you know how to get and keep their attention, by all means, they're up for grabs right now as we speak. If it's built in your spirit to get you a Capricorn, go right ahead. Because they will chew you up and spit you out. Okay? And they can't help it. That's how they're created. Because if I was a Capricorn, I'll be the same exact way. If you were a Capricorn, you'd be the same exact way. All right? I just hope you guys understand that. All right. Let's continue. They are willful, but not in a forceful manner. Willful. See what that word means. It says they are willful, but not in a forceful manner. Intentional, calculated, knowing, purposeful. Okay? So, a forceful manner. I just hate the fact that it wants to highlight every single thing. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and skip that. Let's see their top characteristics. It said that they are considerate, see that? Take a good look at that. They are considerate. Let's see what else. Simple. Let's see what the definitions say of simple. Straightforward, easy, uncomplicated, child's play. Okay? Let's see. Complicated, confusing, mixed up, straightforward. Now, these attributes could be part of the ox as well. So with the ox nature, it can either take away or it can compromise the sign, or add to it, or anything. Because sometimes the animal sign, you know what I'm saying, because every Capricorn is not the same. Just to let y'all know that. Because the animal that goes along with the zodiac sign can complement, add or take away from its original nature, or fuse it, and it becomes a different creature than the animal or the sign. Okay, that's the way it goes down. But I'm not like, you know, belittling the Capricorns. I'm just letting you know, and I'm exposing and letting you know, like, if you want to deal with a Capricorn, you need to know exactly what you're getting yourself into. All right. Let's see. Conservative. A Capricorn is a conservative sign. People born in this sign are stubborn and ambitious. They don't hesitate to include their own will when they're making decisions. And they rarely take other people's opinions into consideration. Like I said, I don't like opinions like that unless they're needed. There's a time and a place for opinions. But just letting you know, you're dealing with the Capricorn, they are the boss. They're not going to be manipulated or compromised. So if you try to, you know, control them or overthrow them, you know, and you're not compatible, you about to get destroyed. Because it says they are stubborn and ambitious. Hope you guys are paying attention. Ladies, pay attention. Let's see, Capricorn people born the ox year are determined in manner. They don't like to rely on other people. See that? They don't like to rely on other people. I hope you guys who like to kiss people's butts and be sweethearts, man, let you know they don't like to rely on other people. You will get your feelings hurt. Just let you know. They'll chew you up and spit you out because it says they don't like to rely on other people. That can be a good thing and a bad thing. It could be a very wise thing and it could be a really bad thing. Meaning, depending on other people mean waiting on them to do everything for you. That could be a dumb decision. Or somebody who's always nice all the time and say, just let me do everything. I run this. Let me take full control. You're gonna have a hard time, and you're gonna have a hard time. You need to be very careful dealing with this sign here. All right, so it can go. That can be, you know. Let's see what else it says. And they are self-sufficient. Self-sufficient. Self-made. See that? Let's see what that, because people say they self-made. What does that mean?
Self-made.
Made by oneself. Having become successful or rich by one's own efforts. You see that? Let you know. You know, y'all guys better be careful out there, man. Boy. Organized and fast with decision making. They are fast with decision making. See that? Fast with decision making. The Capricorn Ox are a little bit reserved. A little bit. It says a little bit, not a whole lot, but it says a little bit reserved. Let's see what that means. If you all the way reserved, that means, you know, it's a done deal.
Reserved.
They're a little bit reserved. So it means they're a little bit quiet, they're a little bit private, they're a little bit self-contained, a little bit aloof, a little bit media shy. So if they want to be all up in your face, it can go down. A little bit of all these right here. A little bit outgoing, a little bit open, a little bit cold, a little bit chilly. Reserved. They're just a little bit of that. Just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit of it. Self-made. So they got like an on and off switch about them. I hope you guys enjoying the commentary on this. If I'm wrong, by all means, break down your own self. All right, let's see what else. They hate it when they are in the center of attention. You see that? Center of attention. Some people love to be the center of attention. They don't like to be the center of attention. And it says, so they avoid being loud. These are the types of Capricorns who always plan what they're going to do next. They're never caught off guard, and they like to think of things alone. What y'all think about that? Pretty amazing. So far I'm reading boss-like behavior on the Capricorn Ox. They have a boss-type nature. Let's see here. They consider others' advice and opinions. They consider, but they end up doing what they want. So they will hear you out. So I'm just saying, if you got children who are this sign, and if they don't agree with you, you lost them. There ain't no way of winning them. It's a possibility they're gone. They're not there because they're created to have their own agenda. Okay, so you try to control a Capricorn, man, boy, they're gonna hate you. You know, they're really gonna hate you. Just to give y'all a warning. Let's see what else. Let's see here. Perfect careers: publishing, fitness, fashion, and journalism. So a lot of Capricorns probably in news stations right now. In the sports world. They're news reporters, they're sports reporters, they're sports statistics. You know what I'm saying? Probably entertainers. Let's see, they could dream big and they sometimes get lost in pursuing their dream. When you get lost in pursuing your dream, that means reality hits in and is kicking your ass. Let's see, that's why they need to come down to earth when they're exaggerated. When they're exaggerating. Let's see what that word exaggerating means. They need to come down to earth. That means really get a wake-up call. That's what that means. When you got to come down to reality, that means you need to get a wake-up call and get humbled.
Exaggerate.
You see that right there? Says they love making and having money, and they are wise spenders. So they probably good with money. They good with the cash. Breadwinners. And it's the love. I don't want to get all into that. Let's see, they're compatible with Taurus snake, Leo snake, Virgo rooster, Scorpio rooster, Leo pig, Scorpio pig. This is, as I said before, they know what they want at a very young age. So they need someone supportive next to them. Y'all see that? It says they know what they want at a very young age. What the hell do they want at a very young age? That I don't know. That depends on them and what's on their spirit. And that's it. I mean, that's the life they choose or whatever they want to do. You know, they just like, hey, support me. If not, I hate you. Get the hell away from me. You know, that's how Capricorns get down. You know, they hear you out. You know, they stubborn. You understand? They got a stubborn nature. You know what it means to be stubborn? Let's get the definition.
Here's the definition.
Stubborn.
Stubborn. Having or showing dogged determination not to change one's attitude or position on something, especially in spite of good arguments or reasons to do so.
Just like the lady said. And these are the words right here. So just be very mindful of what you putting on this planet and who you are. Okay? And as a Capricorn, if Ox or whatever, if you're trying to act like something you're not, you're going to confuse yourself. Seriously, you're going to confuse yourself and people are going to see it. You're going to look very dumb. You don't want to do that to yourself. So it's always good to learn yourself and apply your true self at all times. That's what I would do if I was a Capricorn Ox. You know, if I'm a stubborn person and, you know, I'm not the type of person that's always on the defense of wisdom or opinion, you know, you just got to play the cards that you're dealt. All right. Get the right person in life, early in life. Yep. I don't want to read all this. And let's go ahead and get with the Capricorn Oxens. Let's see who these individuals are. I've got I think I got flagged for showing YouTube videos and got in trouble for that. So unfortunately, I may have to just show you pictures of what they look like instead of videos and what their voice sounds like. Let's go ahead and see who this person is. Wow. She look amazing. I see why, you know, people would draw themselves to her and she gets courted by many. You know, a lot of people want y'all Capricorn Oxens, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got that sauce and it's like you're hungry, you haven't ate in days and you're starving and you smell the fumes of the food being cooked. And it's like you gotta feed your stomach. It's grabbing your attention without your permission. You know what I'm saying? They got that effect, they got that touch where they're able to grab your attention. Okay? Let's see who else we got. Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton, let's see, a racing driver. That's amazing. That brother looks sharp. I know all the ladies want him. Pretty boy. Look at him. Let's go ahead and see a video real quick. I want to see the reaction, the commentary. I want to see the feedback that they will give this brother here. Cause you ladies, man, y'all wild, man. I just hope to God that y'all don't, destroy this man. Because men who are very attractive, man, they tend to bring a lot of attention to themselves. And I would too if I was a Capricorn Ox, I'd probably do the same thing, like attention and being courted by many, and I won't have the ability to stop it, How bad? Let me go ahead and get back to the brother real quick. What's his name? Lewis Hamilton? All right, let's go. I just really want to see the comments from the newest. Tori Dennis. 2 victims of oppression, but live in 10 million pound houses. Wow, why they got so much, wow, boring as hell. What's up with this? Man. Why they chewing this man up like that? All right, one of them said, Lewis Hamilton, the GOAT, definitely one of the greatest sports person of our generation. One thing about me is this, man, is that if I'm able to have the ability to interview, if I was ever had the platform to interview, and it will take you guys' help to get me there, if I'm able to interview these people, man, the viewership will be phenomenal. And I'll just, ask for permission or get their consent, like, hey, man, this is a show where, you ain't got to put no filter in this. But then again, they got to watch what they say. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to put their career in a position where they opening up and the world see them in a different light. So sometimes, they ain't going to really open up to you about who they really and truly are. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Just to protect their career, they do have to be careful and be very, very mindful what they say out their mouth. So I don't want to endanger a person's career when I get them on my show. But, it'd be very interesting for them to talk about their signs, you know what I'm saying? And how they feel about it. Some of them probably don't really don't care for it like that. Let's see, Seth Meyers. And just to let you know, folks, I really don't know who these people are like that. I've never really met them. Seth Meyers, an American comedian, writer, producer, actor, television host. Wow, I'm 5'11", he's 5'11", interesting. Okay. So I'm just letting you know, like, hey, if I was a Capricorn Ox, man, life will probably be way different. And it would be different for you too if you was born one. And your life would be totally different if you was a Sagittarius snake. You know what I'm saying? Who knows how your life will be. All right. Anthony Hopkins, that name do sound familiar. Let's see who that is. Huh. An actor. He's born in the United Kingdom. Hannibal. The Two Popes. The Mask of Zorro. This is the Capricorn Ox, man. So I'm just wrapping this all up, y'all, because that's it. You know what I'm saying? You guys can read this on your own. I'm just in a position where I can't really, bust this open because I have people watching me. But if you want to find out more about this, you know what I'm saying, go to idahoroscope.co and just read on my website. And the links will be posted later after I wrap, do all these series. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I am off.